That was pretty smooth the way I just handled that. If you know, you know. Okay. So, not that this is going to be an art discourse or anything like that, but they said, hey, Arnold, if he age, okay. Did Ash catch him? I'm not fucking with this. Why does Pikachu look like that? What? No. Kim Possible? No, just a bad bitch doing bad bitch things. Now, this is when people was like, oh, no, this is AI. You know what I'm saying? Timmy Turner. I think we have multiple canons for if Timmy aged. This is not Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner. He was wishing for a burn. Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo cares way too much about his physique to ever let this happen. Nobody's complaining about Betty Boop. A mother I liked to. Pretty sure Dexter would have took over the world by now with an app somewhere. Is he a Zuckerberg, Elon Musk type of guy? He would have took over by now for sure, right? And Tommy Pickles, all grown up. You know the Rugrats. We saw that movie. I think, kind of, sort of. A bitch on the bull is a bitch for me, as long as she ain't no bullshit. Once I I'll put some of these on shirts, I'll probably, yeah, we'll go from there. The Q&A for today. Fun fact, nobody knows what time it is. What we're gonna do for the Q&A? How's the weather? It's always a common question. What's your favorite color? Nobody gives a fuck how old you are. If you're not 18, get the fuck off the channel. Alright, what else? I don't know what the question is gonna be. Just vibes. I'm just gonna put vibes. Good vibes only. You miserable bitches, stay where you're at. Don't be going around spreading that miserable ass energy. See, it be shit like that. Like any man of substance is gonna appreciate the background. The men of culture. Everybody else is like, that's how I know. That like it's like, you know, like you have a conversation with somebody like this is you. We don't need to have a conversation. You don't like beautiful bitches. Fuck off my channel, bitch. Dumbass. Oh, shit that bothers me. Yeah, that is shit. Why you being weird to me? I just found that video. Thank goodness. And I posted it. Thank goodness. Oh, gosh. It was... If you haven't seen that video in a while, just go back and watch that video, bro. Go back and watch that video. One hand on frontal. Your frontal off. Bro, she is hilarious, bro. I don't know. That's one of them people... What happened to her? What happened to her, you know, in real life? What happened to her, man? So... I think I'm gonna commit to it. I'm picking a movie. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna sit down. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but I'm definitely gonna watch it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call some fun shit. Photography? You a model? I can make you an overnight celebrity. Ladies, on some casual shit. This is how you want your bitch to dress. Well, I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm gonna speak for myself. If we going out, I'm like, yo, we just going to the grocery store. Throw something on real quick. Slight shit. Type shit. All right, we're gonna go to the bamboo raft. We're going on whatchamacallit. You got any? Yeah, she should just have bikinis on reserve. Bikinis on reserve. Now I have now seen Johnny Bravo a couple days in a row, man. Johnny, the one girl, The one shorty that everybody was joking, and then Glorilla ended up putting her in a music video, The Redemption. It's a redemption arc. And then she did a whole, she been in the gym, so she did the Johnny Bravo shit. And then I just seen this little AI art, if they aged. No, no. Johnny Bravo cares too much about his physique to ever let this happen. Get this AI slop bullshit out of here. It was at that moment. There was like two things. It was at that moment people knew this is AI. Hell no. Johnny Bravo would never let this happen. And then, what else? What else did we put? And the peaches and the mangoes I would sell for you. Oh, I forgot. I deleted the other jump already. It was like, y'all listen to Frank Ocean, but you're not frank with your emotions. And the way they spelled emotion, it was EMOCEANS. Ocean. Emotion. Gotta drop that E off the emotion to get you some motion. Catch flights, not feelings. Do, 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 do. And the peaches and the mangoes. Bro. And I'm wondering, you know how like leave well enough alone? Just leave well enough alone. You know how sometimes you be like, oh, what about this person? What about that person? And they haven't made music in a while. And then it's like, shit, they should have just not made no more music. Like, should just left well enough alone. Do y'all think that if Frank Ocean made another album or a song, do you think it would be good? Or you think it would be like, oh man, the allure of it all? Like that's another thing, bro. There is no way, bro, that like, and I hope that like that joint should be like whatchamacallit. Like, there's no way that having pretty bitches as a background like bothers. Like, who the hell does that bother? What, when they're no longer the background, and they, what? When I started showing y'all, and I'm like, oh no, she right here. She just she playing the guitar. She on a surfboard. No, I forgot. That's what I was supposed to think about earlier. I was supposed to think about what instrument should I look for, but remember, it wasn't like me to look for anything. It was just, yeah, I'm putting her on a shirt. Not for anybody else, just for myself. Just for myself. Put her on a shirt. Nice little. And there's a couple on. I gotta put them on a shirt so I can like get it off. And maybe then. But there's still a couple I might still just keep for aesthetic purposes. What works well as a background? Not that one. That one is a keep. Of these, yeah, that one. Well, I'm gonna have to work. I'm gonna have to move that one to the side so that I can just, yeah. I'll probably let that one go. Yeah, it's worth collage. It's worth putting them all on the drink. This shit fire. You did, bro. As an aesthetic, like me just in here, like, yeah, that shit fire. That shit fire. And now I gotta keep this one. So I think the next one, I think I'm gonna watch a movie. And I'm gonna start the review on it. No edit though. Just because we don't have, yeah. But when I get some, yeah, we're gonna do an official review. Now that leads to a couple other things, because sometimes I capture, this little bit, that little bit, and about the memory and things. Well, tomorrow we get to unload a couple things. Tomorrow we get to, um, well, not even tomorrow. It's today. It's after 1 a.m. Let me put the phone. I need to put this phone down. I should grab my tripod. Yeah, I was just saying, like, I could have, but then for some reason I was like, I'd just rather do this for a little bit. Bro, it really be like, there's just so many things, like, mentally, I don't know, man. I don't know if, like, those other streamers concept, like, of just, like, I don't even know how to explain that, John, but, like, a part of me, like, one part does just this, just because I know it's a bitch that want me to stop. And so it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's part of me is just like, and I don't even know how, like, if that is, like, I'm not even sure if that's like the correct way to, yeah, hold on, I'm not sure if I can really articulate that, but like, it's a bitch that want me to stop. It's you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this ain't third, boom, right? So part of me is just like, man, let me just sit in this energy of just like, boom. And then, like, bruh, I promise, they're like, there's no way, and there's no reason, like, just, like, and that's Cigar Talk episode 1. Cigar Talk episode 1 is, being around, being associated, talking to people with limited mindsets, insecurities, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, it'd be like, that's no way, bro, bro, like, stop playing, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? It be that stuff, bro. And that's why I don't need or want no insecure ass bitch around me. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck. I want. So like, and then like, man, bro, and this is the other thing. Like, the way I think now, is really on some. So, DJ, the academics, whoever y'all, you know what I'm saying. So he was on vacation on some jet skis or whatever. He flew some Johns out, and so they like, yo, you posting us and this and bro. So I guess the thing was, he like, yo, you posting us and this and that third, and they got boyfriends and sneaky links. But so he like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. This shit ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna post what I want to post. This and that, boom, boom, that whole tiptoeing around, like, and not, bro. If it was up to me, I would rather just be like, yep, I'm here. She just happened to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happened. Okay, Sarah. And I get to just, just talk and be freely, and if, you know what I'm saying, boom, but I don't know, it's just different, man. It's just different. Like, and it's like my patience level. It's like my patience level, like, and bro, that's what I don't understand, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, it should be so weird. Like, I always get to that point, and it don't, like, bro, that joint is weird. Like, I get to that point with any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how, like, bro, it was like just so the other jump said, like, lying to somebody who reads energy is wild behavior. So like, that's a whack ass comment to fucking say. Like, knowing good as well she grown as hell. It's a whack ass comment to say, bro. And it's like, every person like does that shit, I'm just like, yeah, I'm over this bitch. Like, and then it's like, cause it's like, like the tolerance of it. And do you wait for somebody to say something else to like really just expose how they really feel, truly feel about any and all that shit? Like that shit that makes no fucking sense. That shit makes no fucking sense. Some people wax their ass. Why the like? Why the fuck? Why did, oh, I guess that's another conversation. I don't know if y'all care to if she has it waxed or if she want it. If you, I don't fucking know. Who the fuck like they say that's that shit from the 70s and 80s. Bitches used to have the them bushes. They was like, y'all can't be out here using that kitty cat emoji. Y'all need to use the lion mane emoji. Don't be doing. I like the one. Well, somebody else has posted it. There was a, I don't know how true. I can't validate this story, but I like when it was like, what they say? They said that the shorty was like, she didn't shave for 2 hours of conversation. Well, all right. Well, let's get to it. Be clear. Speak directly. Let's be frank here. You listen to frank coaching, but you can't be frank with your emotions. Address your emotions. And then what's funny? Bro. Yeah, bro. Somebody was like, oh, why does Filipino stop? Philippines starts with a PH, but Filipino starts with an F. And then there's this whole history lesson about who conquered and the Spaniards and conquistadors. And it was like, well, there's no something in Tagalog. Tagalog is, like their language. There's no this in that language. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which ones to keep. All of these are, I'm gonna put all these on a shirt. I'm trying to figure out which one is best for like, yeah, I think, yeah, it's still this one. This one's still the best, like, as I'm vlogging. I'll leave that up there. I'm gonna delete that one. This one just depends. Like, if I'm on this side, that side, that's excellent. Excelente. Nobody's watching me. Oh, I figured that out. Well, I didn't figure it out. I just learned that the song Anxiety by Dochi. You ever seen some people like, how do you say this? And then when six lack tells you that it's black, you be like, nope, I'm still saying 6 lack. So I'm going, it's Dochi. I'm gonna just call her whatever. It's whatever I want it to be. It's Dochi. A bitch on a bull is a bitch for me as long as she ain't on bullshit. I'm gonna have to just put that as a quote, like right above her, and then put that on the shirt. Bro, I'm just have to put that on a quote and then put that on the shirt. Matter of fact, I can do that right here. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna let me do it again. I do a poll. I don't know if it's gonna let me do another Q&A. Shit. Okay. I'm like, cause that makes it easy for me. So I was like, put that right on the shirt. I'm gonna do that next one. Okay, so on the next live, I'm gonna come back and just do that and then just screenshot it. Yeah. And then, cause I think, well, yeah, like I'm not sure for y'all, like the placement of the little bubble. I'm not sure if it does that for y'all, but it does it for me on my screen. So I'll just make it look like I just said that. Dochi. See how the fuck you say this? Dochi. Tiny Desk concert is good. I haven't heard it. She was channeling some Queen Latifah and TLC. Oh man, there was a so they said name the best female R&B group. Mind you, it's Jennifer Hudson team, and I think one of the team members is her son. And then it's Taraji team, and I don't know who the rest of it, but it's Jennifer Hudson's son. And so he said, name the best R&B group. The other guy, he says, Destiny's Child. And then, but Destiny's Child's not number one. So then it goes back to Jennifer Hudson's son, and he was like, well, shit, I don't know. Jennifer Hudson like, you my son. You supposed to what? Like this and the third room. She's like, you my son. How the hell? And so me, I'm sitting here like, okay, well, this is an actual good ass question. And it got the whole list up here. I'm like, oh shit, like how many? And so I kept saying TLC, TLC, TLC. They finally say TLC. That's like, that shit not number one. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know who. Destiny Child, TLC. I was really trying to think of some other, I was really scrapping my brain now. I was like, Escape. And, ooh, I don't even think Escape was on the list. I don't think Escape was even on the list. So it said Escape. I think I said Escape. Then, but just as I'm paused, apparently, somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. Rah, da, da. That song is actually sampled from it's called Somebody I Used to Know by Gotye, Gotye. Gotye. I just know it was that. And I think the name of the song is called Somebody I Used to Know. Because the beginning of the song was playing. Yeah. The beginning of the song was playing. And dude was like, oh, he's like, oh, let this song play. Let this song play. And then, like, because he's about to, like, go along with it. But then Anxiety starts playing. And then, so I'm like, well, shit, what song was he singing? Go to the comments. Scusa. The comments have started. Go to the comments. I need to pull that one out. Where that one at? I go to the comments and I was like, well, what song is it? And it was like, it's that one. I was like, oh. And then I listened to it. I'm like, oh. Yeah, it kind of, yep. Sounds very eerily similar. Sounds eerily similar. So then they said TLC, Destiny Child. And then, so some of them, it was like, okay, but like nobody got it. Nobody got either one of them. Nobody got the whole full list. So it went to Taraji team. They don't get the full list. It goes back to Jennifer Hudson's team. She says, Tina Turner and the Bluebells or something? The Shirelles? I don't know. No. She says Tina Turner and the Bluebells or something. I don't know. It might not be Tina Turner. I don't know the group, the Blue. I don't know. Anyway, Salt and Pepper ends up on the list. And like, this Salt and Pepper not R&B. What the hell? What the helly? Salt and Pepper. After Salt and Pepper was there was like Salt and Pepper is rap. There was another one, and it was like, this is pop. This don't go up there. It's not R&B. Steve Harvey was like, y'all see, I'm not getting in the middle of this. I ain't this and the third. And I think the Shirelles might have been an answer, but I was like, I don't know who that is. So I went to go whatchamacallit. There was two groups. One, it might have been the Shirelles or whatever. It was something. I went to go look them up, but but when you know how, like, again, you don't know like who actually this song is belonging to, and it was like, stop in the name of blood. They did that song, and they got another song. That group was number one. But anyway, somebody in the comments was like, yeah, they're someone I need to talk to after that. Then, somebody else in the comments was like, Escape, the disrespect to Escape. And I was like, yeah, I want to go listen to an Escape song. What's it gonna be? I don't even know who really, that might not even be Escape, though. Escape got just kicking in some other shit. Escape got some stuff, but Escape wasn't on the list. Escape wasn't on the list. TLC made the list. Destiny Child. Anyway, then somebody was like, when we interviewed or tried out, auditioned for Family Feud, it's not the correct answer. It's just what most people said, and most people are not that, yeah. The brightness of a light. The brightness of a light. So, yeah. I'm gonna get some of these off my whatchamacallit, but I need to make merch, so we gotta make. I'm gonna make a couple shirts. I'm putting all these pictures on the shirt, and then I can get them off my phone. But I might keep this one up there. We might add a background to this one. Does the black really go with that? We can make it tan, you know. We can make it tan or something. But yeah, I was just perusing on through, and thankfully, because I was forgetting, one hand on frontal, one hand on. Bro, if you have not seen that video on the watch, bro, that joint is unhinged. She was like, bro. She was like hitting him with the leg up. It's like, bro, the fact that she, oh my goodness, bro. It's like the energy, effort, life of Pablo, Kanye, no Pablo Escobar. What's the name? Narcos. I should probably actually. I mean, there's a lot of things that I would probably just sit back and do, and just would do whatchamacallit with it, man. There's a lot of shows and episodes like I just even never got into, or just be able to just react and put up. But she, bro, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. It's a mix of what she said, bro, and also just reenacting it. And she had the mustache. And it's like, yo, what the hell made her do all this day, bro? Like, what were you thinking, bro? She had the mustache on. She reenacted, and it's one thing from telling the story, but then to act it out. When he put the leg up, one hand on neck, one hand on frontal, your frontal off, bro. And she was like, Mayan. She was like, she said, yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Say, heard you wanted to marry me. You told me to take a life insurance policy out on you because you out here wilding in the streets. That's what I heard. That's what I heard you say when you had the one leg up, one hand on neck, one hand on frontal. Now you're in front of the mama. Why I'm being weird? Why you being weird to me? Yo, if you have not seen it, bro. Oh, also, I have been meaning to find that fucking video. What reminded me was somebody posted the other shit. Why you always lying? Why the fuck you lying? Somebody posted that. Then they had did it for there was like every time Trump speaks. Why you lying? Oh my. But I was about to what you call that, but I was like memeing that Friday. Memeing. And then put that motherfucking shit on there. But I was about to what you call with that, but then I was like, just the editing I would have to do for that. I was like, hold on, pause on that. I was like, but it reminded me, because I went to the comments and somebody was like, oh, thank you for bringing this gym back. And then I was like, oh yeah, let me go to the why you being weird to me. Why you being weird to me? That shit is hilarious. That shit playing with me, bro. That shit playing with me. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I remember. I think it's just 9 plus 11. I don't know what happened to that kid. And you know how somebody gets famous for something, and then people, like, for how long does that follow them? Or do we even follow? Do we even know what happened to them? No, for some reason, there's always, you go to the comment section, and there be that one person like, oh yeah, this is them now, and this and like, how did you know? There's always that one person that either still followed them or just knows their page and this, that, and the third. 15 minutes for everyone. Bro, but nah, like, for some people, like Drewski and Kai, it's speed, it's how do they make that 50. Well, I'm not even sure. I'm not sure what made either one of them initially famous, but it's like the fact they sustain it. The fact they sustain it, and that's the part that whatchamacallit. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna do a segment on that. I'm gonna do a segment on Angel Reese, just cause like I'm actually proud of her. Like I don't know how anybody else feels about this and the third, but bro, marketing, scheming, planning, like bro, she is doing what she's supposed to do, bro. I gotta respect her. Like they said, they're waiting for the other girl, Juju, but again, I don't watch any and none of that stuff. But Angel Reese is on the cover of 2K26. What's her name? Brittany Griner. She's on the cover of 2K26. Then the team gave out shirts at the game with her, you know what I'm saying? Boom. She had the McDonald's shit. You go to McDonald's, and there's an Angel Reese little special, whatever. Her name and her likeness, all that. She had a McDonald's chain. She got a shoe with Reeboks. She had the cereal, Angel Reese Puff. Reese Puff said, bro. She, that's just it. Just marketing. That girl is on her bit. That girl is on her. And then in the off season, she be on her podcast shit. And she be at this concert, that concert, doing this, that. She be living her best life. Still young in her 20s, so I don't even know what's next for her. I don't even know what's next for her, bro. And there's like, for her, she is young, early 20s, and for her to, again, like even with the me bounds, you know what I'm saying, copywriting that. She's like, oh yeah, I ate with that one. Again, the fact she's able to handle social media and yeah, and like social media and trolls and all that, she eat all that shit up. And then like, for her to work on her craft and her game, and yeah, she and it's like, for when, all I'm saying is like she young, so for it to get better and her to tighten up on her game and all this. Well, I was sitting here looking at this, bro. Like, bro, if it came down to it, I would have my daughter play basketball, bro. I would have my daughter play basketball, and growing up, she just gonna have to play with it. She gonna be playing like, we seen the movie Loving Basketball, bro. I don't even know, like, it's, bro. I would have my daughter playing basketball, bro. Competition-wise, it's not a lot of competition. It's not a lot of competition. I would have her playing basketball, and I would have her play with boys. You know what I'm saying? From the time she's like 7, 8, to about like, from about like 7, 8 on up. I would have her playing with boys, and she could be nice as fuck. She could be nice as fuck. And it's just like, bro, think like, yo, she could be killing the game, bro. She would kill the game. It was gonna be too easy. It would be too easy. Like, when it comes down to like this certain type of sports and whatnot, like, I would just tell my daughter, like, yo, listen, so we can do basketball. She can do other stuff shit too, but track, that's a lot of competition in that. That's hard. Track is hard. All right, track, volleyball, volleyball would be okay, but she gonna have to get nice. Like how do I say? Like they actually like when you watch certain shit. Like volleyball is one of those you got to get to the Olympics type of thing. Like that's what the whatchamacallit has to be. It has to be like the Olympics. Um, ain't wrong with that, but gymnastics is the same. Trying to think of any other. Yeah, you got track, softball, baseball. That shit boring. Ain't nothing. Everyone. Well. I just don't know how to get her good at that though. But I'm pretty sure this isn't a third. But well, I don't even know past whatchamacallit, past college. I don't know after college. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. That's why it's like after college, I don't know nothing about that. So NBA, basketball, bro. Oh, yeah, she gonna kill this shit. She gonna kill this shit. Anything else? NBA. For son, for well, there's the thing. Like, there's the one part about either being. So the only reason I say about for the daughters because there's not a lot of competition. Like you can basically, I'm saying, I'm sitting watching this shit. I'm like, if this is as good as it is, if this is the best and the cream of the crop for what this is, then yeah, boom. Just go ahead and try that. I'm not sure, but I don't think that happens with on the men's side. I don't think that happens on the men's side. So that's just you do what you enjoy, whatever you decide to enjoy. But when it comes to see, like when it comes to the music, right? Not that they're lost arts or anything like that, but yeah, like thinking about like playing strings, like the violin or the cello or there was one. I think I looked this shit up. Yeah, I think it was something like the cello. I think like most niggas get in there and play the violin or the viola. Just come out here playing the cello. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just learn how to play the cello, bro. It's diabolical. The cello. And then what up? And then what else? Yeah, that's the only thing. But who we don't know any other, famous. We don't know any famous anybody who plays a violin, viola, cello. We don't know anybody that's famous like that. It's a different culture. It's a different, thing to step into. But I would have my son like, listen, play the cello. My daughter, you gonna play basketball. Not a lot of competition in those places. Yeah, nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. I don't even know why. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, we actually have an objective at the end of the world. We'll try. Mm, mm, mm. We got objective at the end of the world. Well, it's just to do one thing. Just one thing. We're gonna do this in one song and one song only. Ball so that I thought I had today was um, maybe so like how do I say this? Oh, what the hell? How do I say this? You're not where you're supposed to be. Is a feeling you have only when you're uncomfortable. So when you're comfortable, you are where you're supposed to be. Okay. That also breeds what? Oh, familiarity breeds contempt. I think that's why that saying goes. And then what's the other one? Familiarity breeds contempt. The other one is, complacency. Being comfort is also being comfortable is also being complacent. So the other piece of whatever it was, what about the when you're uncomfortable? That's where you're supposed to be. When you're uncomfortable, that's where you're supposed to be. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you get uncomfortable, okay, you know what? Maybe this is where I'm supposed to be in this uncomfortable space. Adopting that type of mentality. When you get comfortable being uncomfortable, life turns into Disney World. So that'll be part of my script. Potentially, maybe. One of them things that I forget to say. Like I said, like it does not matter what I say. Because I ain't going to watch the video for that. It's whatever I do when I edit it. The speed up, the slow down. I might just have one outfit on. I might just, I don't know. This shit is fucked up. So I think mm-hmm, there's a mix of going with the flow. I don't think we did everything just yet. Green tag a product. Those the pants I gotta get. I gotta figure out. So I think I actually. Okay, yeah. So what is it? So I remember I feel like I was like, yo, I feel like I made two pair of pants. So one Project Extinction, the other would be the Street Fighter. Now, I don't know. Like I said, if it was up to me, I would order all of it. You know, I would order all of it. If it was up to me, if I had a place for it to be delivered safely, calmly. It's just me, man. Damn, bro. Like this, yeah. That's where I miss like having my own place and apartment and being able to just and being able to pay the bills and shit. But to just so I can have my cigarettes out, man, I can watch all my shit, bro. Yeah, that like shit, bro. That's all, bro. Now I don't know. Like, see, that's always the pushback in the thing, right? Like, where working wherever and doing that, and where it's like, well, if I was just doing this, well, I could just do this shit and do whatever the fuck I want to do all day, bro. And not have to care about this or that or any of that shit, you know what I'm saying? That would be some dope shit to do with the whatchamacallit. But again, having motherfucking solar panels, generators, and all that shit to be able to plug in whatchamacallit, and then like to spend like just if it has to be on that whatchamacallit, that one type of tip, just being like, all right, yeah, we gonna be right here with this shit. Like, that should be dope. So we'll see how a couple of things go. Whatchamacallit, just someone, you know what I'm saying, as far as signal goes, that's something to, navigate, work through. Still haven't, you know what I'm saying, put the lights up in the tent. I ain't even try to wrap the whatchamacallit around. That's because it doesn't matter just trying to obtain, bro, some battery packs and chargers, but now, the battery packs now that I like, fine, USB can be one, but it has to be able to do the USB-C shit, and you wanted to have mag. Man, that's what that one chargers is. Which I just want some more of those chargers. Found that shit in Florida, bro. Motherfucking CVS or Walgreens or whatever that shit was. Yeah, that shit was top tier dope, man. Top tier dope, man. And then like with my hair, bro, give me this shit like either flying down or something. Yeah, moon been up, I guess. But just being on that side over there. Oh boy. Yeah. Being able to cigars or tobacco, just being able to whatever I want to. Man, that would be an epic ass day, bro. To just like go through all my stuff and with the shirts or like all my shirts, all my clothes, and just say, yeah, just a fashion show, my whole, it's just my pieces that I still have. And just like that. And it's gonna be tough. So, did I do everything? I don't think I put a poll up. Just put the poll up. Yeah, we'll be up here for a little bit longer. What's the poll? Discourse. Let me just put about the discourse. Art. Fashion. I couldn't, bro. And you know the one shot? I know I had it as a thumbnail for one of the videos. And I'm gonna have to spend time just looking for that shit. That shit crazy. Cause I'm trying to figure out what I even used it for. And then I was Googling stuff and it was like, it was not popping up. Art, fashion, photography. Nah, I'm gonna let that shit sit up for a little bit. Yeah, it won't go out. This, that, and third. So, Yeah, this is where you go watch some videos. Go watch some videos. Yeah, then that will prepare me. Not prepare me, but maybe. Depends on how good it is. Well, actually, I just want to put the Avatar shit up there. What? And, you know, certain things, what you'll call it, is like, oh my gosh, really? That shit is kind of cool. Dispute. Bro, man. So, yeah. Next one. I figure out another, bro. Shit, cow, bro. Stressing. Stressing. But I may potentially be able to shadow. That shit. I guess I might be doing like a live segment in there. Mm, a sad reality. Working with no baby. I really want 2025. Best year of your life. Far from it. I ain't gonna say the worst. I ain't gonna say it was the worst. Any harder than 2024? You just get tired of the same thing day in, day out, bro. Go back and forth with that energy. Bro, this charger is ass, bro. What? Oh, no, that's all the parts, not the. Well, yeah, the charger still is ass, even when I have sand in that part of my phone. Oh, there, it kind of worked. As long as I don't move the phone, it should be alright. Okay, we're gonna start the movie.